How to plan for incapacity and avoid guardianship. And essentially, what we're talking about here is having a good set of incapacity planning documents. That is a enhanced durable power of attorney. That is a healthcare surrogate designation and a living will, not to be confused with a last will, but a living will. And what these documents, if they are adequately drafted, will do is say when you lose the ability to make decisions for yourself, whether it's healthcare decisions, whether it's financial decisions, whether it's your ability to deal with the government, the ability to lead your life, your agent or the person you delegate to be able to make decisions for you will be able to do so when you are unable to do so yourself. And the reason why that's important is if you don't have that document, or even worse, if you don't have a good enough document, a poorly drafted document, oftentimes what then your loved one has to do is go to court. And you got to go in front of they have to go in front of a judge and say, listen, my father or my husband or my whoever didn't get these documents signed beforehand. I want to be designated under the law as their legal guardian to be able to make these important decisions for them. And that's fine, and that happens, but it's significantly more expensive and it's significantly more burdensome, and you can avoid that frustration, avoid the unnecessary outlay of funds by having a well-drafted power of attorney, healthcare surrogate, and living will done now, while you have your mind, while you have the cognitive capacity to understand what you're signing. So something that I want you to be aware of is these free forms online, and frankly, sometimes it's even attorneys who are just kind of dabblers and they don't really do this. They will put together a power of attorney that is often fine for things like banking. And that's not useless. I mean, there's a purpose to that. But when we're talking about especially Medicaid planning and long-term care planning, and sometimes we need to move assets around so we can protect them, so we can get access to long-term care benefits, the forms that we see on the internet and the forms that we see even by attorneys who just don't do this, they're not thinking about these issues, are inadequate and still land my client back in guardianship court. So if you're in Florida and you want to make sure that your loved ones are going to have the ability to make all the decisions that might need to be made, if you can't do it yourself, you want to make sure you're going to a experienced Florida elder law attorney to get this done for you. I call it an enhanced durable power of attorney because it's not just durable, but the enhancement is it contemplates all of these potential long-term care issues. Hope you found that helpful, and if you want to talk about it more, please schedule a consultation. Thank you.